So if you are looking for jobs with visa sponsorship that are hiring right now, whether it's because of the March 11 deadline or whatever reason, you need to watch this video to the end, because in this video I show you over 15 jobs that are open and hiring right now in the NHS with visa sponsorship. So I'll go onto my computer and show you these jobs and the requirements and closing date so that you can move quickly. All right, so if you are new to this YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button. My name is Gideon, and we share content to help you thrive and relocate to the UK. So let's go onto my computer. So guys, you need to act fast because I'm opening these links now because I saved them a few days ago, right? And I'm realizing that some of them are already closed, so I have to update this list. I'm having to update this list. So as soon as you watch this video, make sure you act fast, apply quickly so you don't miss out on some of these opportunities, right? So the first one I'm seeing here is Fire Safety Advisor, Peterborough. This is a band 6 role, guys. The salary is £35,000, 35,000 starting salary, and the closing date is on 25th of February 2024. And for this role, let's quickly go and see what you need to apply for this role if you're interested in this role. Look at this. It says you need a fire engineering qualification. Now, pay attention, please. It's just one of them you need. So you don't need to worry if you don't have everything, that's okay. Now, it says, look at this one. It says you need to have NHS fire safety qualification. Do you see that? So if you already have the NHS fire safety qualification, that's an easy one. Then, congratulations. If you have the Bosch certificate in fire safety and risk management, also good. It says if you have a corporate membership, that's desirable. HNC, HND, or master's degree or equivalent in estates, facilities, health and safety. So for those of you who did your masters, so if you did your masters in somewhere around health and safety, this is a good role for you, and it's a band 6, and this pay is really good. It's right there. They offer sponsorship. Applicants who require sponsorship are welcome. All right, so that's the first one. Go for it. It's closing on 25th of February, so act fast if you're interested in that role. The next role is, this is a band 2 role. This is striking because they're also sponsoring band 2. Most NHS trusts do not sponsor band 2, but this trust right here is sponsoring band 2, the Royal Wolverhampton NHS Trust. So let's start from here. We can see salary is 22,000 per annum, and it's scheduled on the 21st of February. What do you need? It says they're looking for individuals with GSC. This is basic O level, experience in caring or clerical posts, committed to providing quality care, highly motivated and want to be part of a dedicated team, excellent interpersonal skills and strong patient focus. Now, they already wrote that they repeated the same thing here. So if you have previous health or care experience, it's an essential criteria here. And if you already have your WAEC, essentially that's what they're looking for. If you have a care certificate too, it can give you an edge here. And then it's stated clearly here, applicants from job seekers who require sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome and will be considered alongside all applications. Do you see that? Let's go on to, so if this is something that interests you, go for it quickly. The next one will be band 3. This is endoscopy, the contamination team leader, and it's a band 3 role. In Shopme Drive, Royal Free London, NHS Foundation Trust, and that's in Enfield. The job is in Enfield. The basic salary starts from 27,000 to 28,000 per annum, and the closing date is 23rd of February. Now, let's quickly go and check the requirements. Essential criteria: you need to be able to demonstrate the ability to meet the trust values. It's online, it's on their website. You need to go to their website and research what are the trust values and see if it's something that aligns with you. And then NVQ decontamination or IDSC decontamination are desirable, they are not essential. bear that in mind. Then these are also desirable, right? Okay, this is essential that you've worked as an endoscopy decontamination technician before. But again, this is under the education, this is under the experience. So that's the experience they need. And you can see that. Look at these guys. Look at what they desire. Previous supervisory experience, previous user of EWDs and drying cabinets. So if you have this experience, let's come under here and see this. Do they offer sponsorship? Yes, they do. So usually they'll tell you, some will tell you outrightly that they offer sponsorship. Some will tell you that you should ensure you are eligible. Now, what are the eligibility criteria? This salary threshold is already above 27,000. The eligibility criteria for the health and care visa is actually 22,000 thereabouts, or 21,000 something. I'm not sure what the exact number is now, but that's what that is about. And if you work in the laboratory, is about 18,000. So yes, this role, you're eligible on that if you get the job. So if that's something that interests you, give it a shot. The next one is James Paggett's University Hospitals, and is a Band 3 therapy assistant, stroke team. So I'll dive right in. It's a permanent contract, so yes, they can sponsor you. It's in Ghosting, 22,800, so it qualifies for sponsorship, and it's closing on 18th of February. 18th, that's about in 2 days' time. So please apply for this role if you're interested in this. Let's go and see what they are looking for. So they want you to either complete or be working towards an MVQ3 in health and social care or equivalent. They want you to have level 2 or grade C at GCSE. That's why, or that's basic O-level certificate for international students. Then they would appreciate it if you have a degree or skills in a similar post. So yes, experience. They would like it if you have had an experience working in health and therapy teams. So if you work in health and therapy teams, support guys. Don't disqualify yourself from that. Understand the health system and acute care. Again, this is it. Experience of working with stroke survivors. So if you've in your health and care work, if you're either a support staff or healthcare assistant, that you've had opportunity to work in these roles, go for this. All right. Desirable criteria: experience of working with stroke survivors. So if you've had the opportunity to work with stroke survivors before, in the course of providing care, by all means go for this. All right. Do they offer sponsorship? Yes, they offer sponsorship. You see that, right? Clearly stated, they offer sponsorship. So that's it. That's the second rule. That's it right there. And it's all on the NHS jobs, right? So remember, it's closing on the 18th. So if you want to apply for this, do it quickly. The next role is still the Wolverhampton, the Royal Wolverhampton NHS Trust, and is in Cannock. Let's look at this. So it's in Cannock. The pay is 22,800, so they can sponsor you. It's closing on 26th of February, so you have a bit of time to organize yourself properly for this one. So here we go. It says essential criteria: experience in care, sports, science, or equivalent. Okay, experience of therapy support role. That's desirable. Desirable. This is not essential, mind you. And then therapeutic qualification of sports science. So how do you get some of this qualification? Simply go online and look out for someone who has some of these platforms, because they are regulated platforms who can give you these roles in the UK, who can give you these qualifications in the UK. Go online, take some of these qualifications. They're not very expensive. £10, £15, up all the way up to £300, depending on what qualification you're looking to take. So that's why I'm walking you through this to see it. Do they offer sponsorship? Okay, they now also said they would prefer someone who has experience in NHS. So if you're currently working in NHS in a role that does not offer sponsorship and you're looking for sponsorship, you're looking to switch, consider applying for this role. Now, clearly stated here that they offer sponsorship. Applications from those who require sponsorship are welcome. So go for it, guys. This is it again, senior support worker. Now, this is a Band 3 healthcare assistant role with Cornwall Hospitals NHS Trusts. Band 3. What's the location? Bodmin Treatment Center, Bodmin. Salary is the same, 22,816. It's a permanent contract. So even though it's written part-time here, because they offer sponsorship, usually they would switch you to full-time. That's the only reason why they consider applicants who require sponsorship. And the closing date is 26th of February. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Let's look at that. Do they offer sponsorship? Yes, applications right there who require sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome and will be considered alongside all other applications. So here's another one that comes with visa sponsorship. It's the Adult Speech and Language Therapy Assistant at University Health, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. But this place is in Carmarthen. I think that should be in Wales. It's in Wales. Salary is 23,000 per annum. It's closing on 28th of February. So you still have enough time to prepare and apply for this job. And the interview date is going to be on the 13th of March. And if you come on here, what do they need? Level 3 health related qualification. Experience in a caregiving environment. You can provide, if you've had work in health and care, yes, you can provide this. Desirable previous NHS experience, that really doesn't matter. And yes, they offer sponsorship. In fact, they have a link for you to self-assess if you're eligible, and they advise you that health and care sponsorship is cheap. So yeah, so this is another one. I think that's the 7th one. So let's start from it. So this one clearly offers sponsorship. Let's go and see what role it is. It's the same, peer support worker. So this is a support worker role. Salary is 23,000 and it's closing on the 18th. That's in 2 days time, midnight of on the 18th. So please apply for this one quickly. Don't let this pass you by. Look at this. PS vocational training or vocational NVQ3 level 3 training or equivalent demonstrable knowledge, skills and training experience. So if you have a first degree, you already have above an NVQ3, to be honest. This is a mental health first aid, desirable. The essential criteria, these are all transferred things that you can get from your previous role or your current role. Experience of working in the public sector. So yes, and the sponsor. So there's nothing complicated about this role. But bear in mind it's closing in 2 days, so you need to rush. Apply for it quickly, all right? The next one. Now, radiology assistant. I'll show you why this one, I find this one particularly interesting, even though they did not directly say they offer sponsorship. It's a Band 3 role, number 1, meaning they can sponsor you right away, but they now state here is in Stockport and a starting salary is 20,000, so they cannot immediately sponsor you. But now come and see why this gets interesting. The closing date is 22nd. I recommend this one for those who maybe you've already gotten a post study and you just want to get into the NHS. This should be a good one to hop on. I'll show you why in a moment. Yep, here we go. It says this is a training post and you start from band 2. Obviously, they don't sponsor band 2, but once the applicant completes the care certificate or an in-house training, this will then be upgraded to band 3. Yes, they do sponsor band 3. So what some trusts now do is they will first employ you on a band 2 role and then switch you over to band 3 as soon as you take your training. So by all means, go for this role, go for it. What role is this one? Support time recovery. Now, for some of these roles, they do not, from here on, some of them do not actually state that they offer sponsorship, but they are full-time, their salary meets the criteria, and they are band 3 roles. And generally, these are the 3 criteria, these are the 3 key things that you need to be able to sponsor a new employee. So let's start from here. Support time recovery, worker, outreach, permanent, full-time is in Bilston, that's what it is, and then £22,816 starting salary, and the closing date is 23rd of February. So by all means, apply for this role. Basic knowledge of physical and mental condition rehabilitation. Essential criteria, okay, that's under qualification and training. So they don't have any specific qualification or training that they require from you, and experience working with individuals with a complex range of health and social care needs. So if you have some care experience, by all means jump at this role. So that's at the Midlands Partnership University NHS Foundation Trust. So let's go to the next one. Here's the next one, the East Success Healthcare NHS Trust, occupational therapy apprentice, full-time. Town is Eastbourne, St. Leonard's. 22,800 is closing on the 1st of March. Qualifications, well, here you go. Nothing serious on those qualifications. At least 1 year experience within a relevant year. So you need a 1 year healthcare experience to apply for this one. Yeah, it's not stated that the sponsor here for this role, but I'm aware that this trust do offer sponsorship. This one is in Cottingham. I know Cottingham. Let's see. Again, this one does not clearly state they offer sponsorship, but it's radiotherapy, clinical support worker, and is a band 3 role. It's full-time, that's 7.5 hours. And it's in Cottingham, 22,800, and it's closing on the 26th of February. So apply for this role. Let's go and check what the requirements are. Good standard of education. So this is O-level, guys, MVQ 3 or equivalent. They like people who have previous NHS experience. Of course, everybody does. Everybody prefers current NHS staff. Every health care setting, generally they have a preference for NHS staff. I'm not sure why, but they do. Excellent computer skills, including use of databases. Okay, so experience working with patients with cancer. This is desirable, is not compulsory. Note that, right? Now, these are all things that you can teach yourself. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Just give it a go. Hall Investigation Hospital, and is in Cottingham. All right. The next one will be Humbert Teaching, NHS Foundation Trust, and is MHLS support time and recovery worker. That's mental health licensing services. Yeah, they not clearly say that they offer sponsorship, but it's a band 3 role, it's a full-time role, and the pay meets it. And this is in Hull. I lived in hall. I lived in hall before now, by the way, so I'll go for that. I'll recommend this any day. It's a really cheap place to live in. So yeah, this is the final one. This is the final rule for today. So guys, I hope this has added some value to you. By the way, if you are new to the YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button.